Hello guys. From the title and thumbnail itself, you understand what is today's topic. Merchant of Venice. Scene behind Act 1, Scene 1. Welcome guys. You are here with me on Syllabus Cracker. Today's video is Merchant of Venice, Scene behind Act 1, Scene 1. As a reference, I will be keeping a textbook with you. That is, I am not explaining the whole scene, but I will make sure that I will fully explain it by a particular line wise, because if you try to fully explain, time will go on. That's why I choose to explain like this, man. Otherwise it will take a long period to end this video. It will take a month. So first of all, you must know the important characters in this drama. Antonio, he is the main merchant of Venice. After that, Portia, she is a rich heiress in Belmont. After that, Bassanio, Antonio's relative or a best friend, and he is in love with Portia. Nerissa, Portia's maid or lady in waiting. Greciano, Antonio's another friend, love with Nerissa. After that, Salarino and Salanio, other friend of Antonio. After that, Lorenzo is another friend of Antonio and in love with Jessica. After that, Shylock, the main villain of the drama, a rich Jew, a moneylender. Tubal, another Jew, Shylock's friend. After that, Jessica, Shylock's daughter. So this Lorenzo, Antonio's friend. So Antonio's friend Lorenzo, that is Bassanio's servant. So this Lorenzo is Antonio's friend as well as Bassanio's servant. Antonio's friend as well as Bassanio's servant. So this Lorenzo is in love with Jessica, Shylock's daughter. Launcelot Gobbo, Shylock's old servant. Launcelot Gobbo, okay. He now retired to Shylock's service. We will discuss on Act 1, Scene 3. Then Old Gobbo, Launcelot's father, Old Gobbo. Prince of Morocco and Prince of Aragon. Another suitor to Portia came to propose her. After that, Balthazar and Stefano. They are Portia's other servants. Then you can find some other merchants, musicians, officers of court of justice, gaoler, other Portia's servants, and other attendants. Let's start Act 1, Scene 1. So, this event happens in a street in Venice. So, the opening scene, we find three persons. They are Antonio, Salarino, and Salanio. So, if you have a textbook, please keep a textbook. The textbook, your and my textbook may differ, but if it is same, still it's okay. Keep it you. It depends on viewers to viewers. It depends on you itself. So, anyway, the number, as you can see in the left part, 1, 5, 10, 15. These are line number. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In between 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like that. It is what is the significance of these numbers on the left side. So, from lines 1 to 22, you can see Antonio, Salarino, and Salarino is talking about Antonio's sadness. So, Antonio is sad. We don't know why Antonio is sad. When Antonio just in opening scene itself, Antonio just said Antonio is sad. He don't know why he is sad. He also don't know what is the probable reason for Antonio's sadness, but he is just sad. And he don't know how he came by his sadness, how he caught his sadness, anything he don't know. He just said that he's sad. He's sad for no reason. Just he's sad. He cannot recognize his sadness. This sadness makes a lot of changes in Antonio, and he have much difficulty in recognizing himself. And as a reply, Salarino says that yeah, Antonio might be sad because he is thinking about his ships on the sea, where his ships with a portly sail are like gentlemen and important citizens. And when as poor people, then as small poor people pass through this big ship, the small people pay respect to those people like decorated carts in a carnival while passing through the sea. Then Salanio says that if Salanio has such business like Antonio, the better part of his feelings would be with his hops abroad. He will be plucking the grass to find the direction of the wind. So, what is the significance behind that? So, when you pluck the grass from the ground and try to release in the wind, if it flew towards left, it means the wind is blowing toward left. If it blew towards right, it means the wind is moving towards right. That is a significance. So to check the direction of the wind, he will be plucking the grass, and he will be peering in his maps for the spots and roads and every object that make Salanio fear would definitely make him sad. Clear? Just go through that part. From lines 23 to 41. That is, Salarino is saying against Salanio's view. Salarino says that when he blow his hot soup, he would think about the situation when a wind would cause destruction to ship. That's first case. Secondly, when he sees the Santiago glancer, what is a Santiago glancer? Sand clock. Before watches and these clocks were invented, earlier people used to use sand clock. So if you use this, if Salerno see this sand clock, he would think about situation that his ship Andrew is the name of a ship, would get docked with sand and the destruction caused by it, veiling the hull top lower than the ribs to kiss the burial because it get docked with the sand. Third case, when Salarino went to church and see the holy building of stone, he would think that his ship got hit with a huge rock and the destruction caused and this piece and the spices. What do you mean by spices? All those broken pieces scattered on the sea. So he would have to imagine such a dangerous situation, and he cannot think of situation that it lacked. So, and at last he concludes that Antonio is sad thinking upon these situations. So thinking about his merchandise about the ships. So it might be so these three cases might be what Antonio is saying. So sort of thinking. So these three cases we discussed. First of all, when he cools his soup. Secondly, when he see Santiago glass, and when he go to church and see the holy building. These three cases might be what Antonio is thinking, and concludes that Antonio had to think upon merchandise. From lines 42 to 60, we can see that Antonio says that from line 42 to 60, next part. So Antonio says that, so I thank my fortune. Antonio is saying, I thank my fortune that there is nothing disadvantage on my ships, nothing, there is no problem on my ships. My whole investment is not in one ship, nor on one place. My investment is on different ships in different place. So at times that my fortunes are like that. So I'm not sad thinking upon the merchandise because everything is in different place. So merchandise makes me not sad. That is what Antonio concludes. After that, Salerno asks him, "Are you in love?" Because since you are not, merchandise is not your problem. Then are you in love? Then Antonio say fine, fine. Meaning nonsense. No, no, that's not the reason. I'm trying for no reason. Then Salerno says, if you are not in love, then as a joke, and Salerno says, you are sad because you are not happy, and you cannot act like you are happy because you are not sad. Got the point? As a joke, Salerno says, you are not in love, you are sad because the reason for his sadness is he is not happy. That's all, and he cannot act and say that he is happy because he is not sad. So he made Salarino now made the concept of Janus, two-headed Janus. So Janus is a Roman god. He have two head where one of them would be always be smiling. One would be always smiling. A person can even laugh at the death or a funeral of a person. And at second case, there will be a person who will always be frowning. A person will be always be frowning. He never laugh. He don't want any joke. He never laugh. He doesn't laugh at the joke of a Nestor. Now, who is a Nestor? Nestor is also a Roman mythological god. So it is said that if anybody say comedy and Nestor laughed, it is the best comedy ever. So if you see funny jokes and if Nestor laughed at it, it means it is. So Salarino is contrasting that there are sort of people who are always frowning and never laugh at the jokes that Nestor have ever laughed. And at that time, Bassanio, Lorenzo, and Bresciano entered the scene. Enter Bassanio, Lorenzo, and Bresciano. Then Salanio says that Antonio, your most best friend, your most noble best friend, Bassanio is here. Now, me and Salarino will leave you with the better company. Better company means those best friend is here along with other friends. So, may Antonio's sadness be happy. So from lines 62 to 68, let's discuss 62 to 78. Salarino says that he would have stayed till he made Antonio merry or happy by making him laugh because he's sad. At that time, Antonio says that Salarino's worth is also dear in his regard since Salarino's business calls him, so he must be. It is better that he must go. And so I am very happy, even though if you made me happy also, but your business calls on you. You must use the opportunity to use that. You must have the opportunity to use that. After that, after saying the after agreeing what Antonio says, Bassanio say, "Good Mister, when shall we laugh?" Because they had not any happy party together. So will they have any happy party? If so, when? I think it must be good. Must have a party together is a good opinion. Salarno says that whenever their lucks whenever their luck call him, they must. So Salarno and Salarno exists. After that Lorenzo says that, "Hey Mr. Antonio, since I found Antonio and Bassanio, I think me and Cristiano must go because you and Bassanio are good friends, so you will make every solution together. So, as I like that. When Bassanio say that, yeah, it's true. That's I will not feel you. That's true. Then Cristiano suddenly noticed Antonio's sadness and says that, Mr. Antonio, seems you are not happy. You are a little bit sad. I know from your face that you're sad. Believe me, you are marvelously changed. Then, and since Graciano found Antonio's sadness, Antonio replies that yes, he is. He says that yeah, every man in his life has a part, but Antonio's part is a sad one. Okay, we discussed up to line 81. So what happened was that Graciano says that by Antonio, as a common man, in any drama there must be a common man or main man. Like that, Graciano will play a fool where Antonio is the main. Antonio has the comic role, and Graciano will become a fool. So, what is the duty of a fool? Normally, we say they are used to make people sad, people laugh. That's the aim of Graciano, to make Antonio happy. For that, as Antonio a tragic part, he will play a fool where he will must surely make Antonio laugh, and his liver will fill with wine. It's a Renaissance parade that if you drink a wine, that much redness of your blood you will get. Then the person who wastes blood by different kind of attitude. Okay, by drinking a wine, you will get a more reddish blood than by sighing and drawing. You will lose more your blood. She says, why should a man whose blood is warm within sit like a motionless person like that of Antonio's grandfather? Antonio's grandfather used to be a motionless person who behaves as though he want to do anything. His face is full of what sigh and like that. So Antonio is like that. That is what Roshan is referring to. And when he sleeps, he wakes, and when he wakes, is there in sleep? No. So, by being a peevish manner, so he says that it is the love which speaks. He said there are few people whose faces are like the cream of the milk, like a scum formed on the still pond. As you can see on the top of the water, scum like thing will form after many days. If there is no rainfall or sunshine, at last they will form a green color deposit. I think you may have seen or not, but there are few people whose faces are like that, and with the purpose to be dressed in an opinion of wisdom, gravity, and profound concept. So this gravity means solemnity, wisdom, solemnity, and deep thought. Profound concept means deep thought. And say that that person is Sir Oracle. What do you mean by I am Sir Oracle? I am talking with the permission or the presence of a Greek oracle. So after that, he prayed Antonio and tell that there are few persons who are reputed wise for saying nothing, and when they try to say something, other people must be quiet. So when an important person is speaking, others must keep quiet. Like that here also, when one must talk, other must keep quiet, otherwise they will call their brother as a fool. But then Christian will say, I want to tell you more, Antonio, but with this sadness I'm not talking too much. I will end my good advice after tonight. Then Lorenzo says that, yeah. We will leave it till dinner time. I don't want to be become like these talkative man. Graciano says that if you keep company with 2 years more, you will forget your own voice. Then Antonio says that, okay, goodbye. I will become a talker for this occasion. So I will keep my sadness away and I will talk with you. Then Graciano says that it is its fate, since silence is only commendable. Then Graciano Lorenzo exits. Clear? After that, from lines 116 to lines 143, let's discuss. Antonio is saying that whether do you have any more things to suggest or tell to me? Bassanio says that Krishna speaks an infinite deal of nonsense. No other man in whole Venice speaks like Grecian. I don't know what to tell. His reasons are as 2 grains of wheat. Then two, if you lose something, say something lost in a forest, and when a person try to find them, and now it is evening, when he find the one thing, it is not what you are searching. That is how Bresciano speaks. Bassanio says that is how Bassanio speaks. After that, Antonio says that, Bassanio, now tell me now, who is the lady that you promised me today about, that you have a secret love with her, that you today promised me to tell me of? Bassanio starts, Antonio, it is not unknown to you, Antonio, how much I have disabled my means, rather than living in a grand style like a grand man, than his limit makes him to permit up, nor he want to complain or to be curtailed with what he have. But his main aim is to come out of the great depths, the debt, pending monies and the debts. From such a lowly way of living, and my concern of this makes my youth, that is my extravagant life, had left me gauged, make me in debt. So you, Antonio, in money and in love, you had helped me, and from your love that you give, I have a variety to unfold all those scheme and intentions. Oh my Antonio, please tell how to get clear of all those debts I have. After that, Antonio say, my dear Bassanio, tell me, and if your scheme is like yourself, be a perfectly honorable. My purse, my person, and my everything is on to you. It is up to you. From line 144 to line 164. Bassanio said, when I was in my school days, when I had lost my one arrow, I used to take another arrow by the same way I shoot first, I will do it second. And after I will try to find where my both arrows are. At last, I will find both. Got the point? When Bassanio was in school, when he lost one arrow by shooting, and he don't know where it is, he used second arrow to self by self. But why? What did he just done with previous, he will do with second. And then he will adventure. Where is this? This is certificate. He said he urged this childhood proof because what follows is a pure innocence. So now what Bassanio want? So earlier Antonio had helped Bassanio a lot. Now he's saying, you have given me money. Now I lost everything. I lost my money. What you have given, I have lost my money. But if you please again give me more money, I will find that money. Got the point? If you spend, say, beside, so Antonio, suppose, example, one example. Say, Antonio give Bassanio 10,000 rupees for buying a thing. Just imagine. But in a way, he find a poor person and he was going to hospital. So almost the 10,000 got spent with that. So what he want to buy, he cannot do, but he have the poor person. So he will again ask Antonio 10,000 rupees, buy what he want, buy what Bassanio want, and after that, that poor man will anyway will give 10,000 back. So there is a clear of transaction. Bassanio got the thing like that. To fair Portia, he need money. The money he had wasted. By using second transaction, he will do the same process and will get the first money back. Antonio says, you know me, Bassanio, and you know that our love. Now you are questioning my love. You are questioning with what I have. You are doing me more wrong in doubting that everything I can. Now, what if I so what if Antonio was not there? Bassanio will suffer a lot. So now you are doubting me. He's just asking. Then you waste of all I have. Now you have wasted and you are doubting me. Now he wasted money and he is doubting Antonio. Bassanio is doubting Antonio. But if you tell me what should I do, then knowledge may be me for you to be done. And I'm quite ready to do it. Speak. From line 165 to line 189. Bassanio is in a bellman. There is a lady, a rich lady. She is beautiful and beautiful than her name. Sometimes from her eyes, Bassanio receives few unspoken words. Her name is Portia. Nothing other just Cato's daughter Bruce's Portia. Nor is the people of the world ignorant of her worth. For every four winds blow into one post. That is Portia itself. So he is getting more offers from four direction to one people. What if suppose you are one person and someone is asking a job from company A, company B, company C, company D will be there. Four companies. So four of them want you. What will you do? Like that. She has many renowned suitors and her sunny locks. That means her golden hair hang on her temple like a golden fleece. Golden fleece is that it refers to ancient crop of a sheep or a ram. This golden hair or sun locks that hang on her temple makes the seat of a Belman culture strand. It's an ancient kingdom. And many jacksons or suitor come in quest of her to marry me, to marry me. The suitor say marry me, the suitor say marry me, and many suitors like that. Oh my Antonio, if I hold a place with one of them, I shall win her. I shall get clear of all the debts, but please give me money. Antonio says, you know that my old fortunes are at sea. Now I cannot borrow money nor I can take security for any loans. to raise this present money that you want. Therefore, go just ask money. So just go to Venice and ask people money in credit of Antonio. Just go to Venice, a money lender, ask money and say it is in credit of Antonio to furnish Portia. So go presently, do what you want, and where your money is, I shall not question, and it is for my trust, or it may be for his sake that he is certain that he will be able to borrow money either because of business credentials or an account of his personal relationship. So we are done with Merchant of Venice Act 1 Scene 1. If you like the video, please hit the like button, share with your friends and subscribe the channel Silver Scrapper. Meet you next video. Thank you.